We here, y'all. We here. Oh man. Yeah! Let's get it. There we go, yo.
East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the San Diego Chargers and the New York Giants. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll take it past the 25 back to the 28-yard line.
Okay.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. He's got the hook up to Miguel Beckham. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
That's a catch.
Throwing on first down is Manning. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. 4 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets the tone for the offense.
Here's Mitt, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Heard something better than Nance, man.
Dropping into coverage, he comes to the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. On 3rd and long, it's Manning being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. They're trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and now it's 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Hey.
Did he put that on a dime?
Hey.
Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
No more. You put enough so I can get at it. This is going to get them, by the way.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. Shift together here from the D-line. Now a first carry for
Get on!
He's not going to make it out of the end zone.
Hey.
Who thought these two defenses, they might come to play? One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Defense showing blitz. On first down, Manning over the middle here to Donnell.
Oh.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers. And he'll get this back.
Damn it. Oh. Good. A decent good job. Yeah, 2 points.
The Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And a big no-no last time. A safety to make this score 2-0 where we stand now. So see if they can atone for that mistake.
You give up points.
Well, you gotta press RB, man, like I always do.
The positive side, after you punted the ball away or kicked it away,
defense held.
Defense held for you, so there's a little bit of relief there. Now they know they can get back out on the field,
nice.
Run their offense, and try not to put their defense in a bad spot again.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. This offense has talent, and certainly Keenan Allen, he has a lot of talent.
And he plays so hard each and every week. He's a guy who demands the football.
Rivers now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred and loose.
That's coverage.
Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Uh-oh, Charles, now you get to talk about your old spot, the secondary, very key here in this one.
You have to cut me off because, you know, I'll talk about them all game long. Love to see those guys match up and challenge the best wide receivers.
Nice.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
I know an injury knocked Melvin Gordon out of the last couple of games, so he missed his opportunity to get to 1,000 yards. But does the injury hurt more, or just the fact he didn't get that 1,000 yards?
Yeah, he was on pace for it, obviously. But coming into the season, people were saying this is going to be a good year for him. We're going to see a bright Melvin Gordon in the future. We saw glimpses of it.
They restructured their offense in order to give him better opportunities, and he took advantage of it.
Scary. He's only 23, folks. Manning now on first down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these.
And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants.
That is the man.
Odell Beckham. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. This is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead.
Whatever, I'm
touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now.
Oh,
and this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now San Diego getting set to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They go play action here on first down. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass and completing it.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Rivers to throw it. He sets to fire deep.
Hey!
This is intercepted. It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover. These guys will get the football back. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Over the middle to Becker.
Oh!
He's brought down after a
I didn't mean to cut that one.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out, or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Second down now after the incompletion.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
I see an extra on the field now for San Diego.
Yeah, indeed. From midfield, here's Manning. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll go for it. It's Manning. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 10 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Manning now on 1st down. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. Give him 9 there on the 1st down conversion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Ends up a nice 2nd down for him.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Okay, Roof.
Job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Hey!
Inside, it's Beckham. It's a gain of 14 now, 2 to 14. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Eli to OBJ. What a combo. And really, how do you defend them when they're on their game?
Absolutely, and they're on their game in this one. That's really what this offense is predicated on, isn't it?
It really is. This explosive plays, and it doesn't matter whether Eli throws it 3 yards or 30 yards. OBJ can provide that.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Here's the former 7th-round pick, Rashad Jennings. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. He finds He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. They'll let the shorter back Perkins run it. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
Manning to throw on second down. He's got time in the pocket. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket, he tucks it and goes down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. Manning now on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Melvin Ingram. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
Good, y'all. We got 3 points. That's good. At least we got 3 points.
Is able to put it through, and that will give them a 12-point lead. So it was a drive that seemed to go on for an eternity, forever. Our sponsors were probably saying, hey, we need to get our products in here on these commercials. But after all of that, 3 points is a result.
Yeah, it's hard to say who came out ahead there, isn't it? On one hand, you kept the defense out there a long time. But after controlling the ball for so long and just moving the ball incrementally down the field, a field goal seems like a bad result.
And now San Diego getting set to go. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 23 yards on the play. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Rivers on 1st down. And right side, Henry's got it. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. And that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Throwing Rivers. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And quickly, they get to the line.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Rivers again. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Rivers.
Oh.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Tyrell Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have made this a 1-score game.
Okay.
Oh, missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
How many, y'all?
Rainey to return it. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
Well, my apologies, Larry. I wanted to hear the report. Somebody's in a hurry, so we're going to get them right to quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, they're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have
let's go.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Well, Charles, divisional round of the playoffs didn't disappoint. In particular, the ending of that Packers game and Cowboys, that was spectacular, was it not?
It was. It was like two heavyweights trading blows down the stretch, and neither one of them giving any type of an inch. But I think a lot of people wanted to discuss how Dallas got the tying field goal, because, remember, they spiked the ball on first down, ran 2 more plays, and then kicked the tying field goal and left 35 seconds on the clock. So I've heard a lot of people upset about that. Here's where I stand very quickly. 35 seconds is not a lot of time. Kick the tying field goal, take the points, and hope that your defense can move up. Aaron Rodgers just made some great plays.
He made the play. What a job to extend that, throw it to Cook, and what a catch by Cook.
Incredible catch, stayed in bounds, and how about the call by the official, Val Bernacchi, on the scene, right on the spot, and made a decisive call that was correct.
And he'll be out of bounds midfield at the 49. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Rivers now, the throw on first down. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. First down, Rivers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Nice.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll bring up a second down.
Hurry up!
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll throw again. Rivers. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And down inside 15, shy of the 10. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner.
Down, man.
How about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
To the air again here, Rivers dumps it off to Woodhead.
Nice.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're going to have a third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. To throw, Rivers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
There you go.
And it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. So after the INT, it's Manning. Forced, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram in there to drop it for his second touchdown here tonight. On second down, here's Manning. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was
my bad, defense. My bad.
So throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up, but they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Whoa.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now McCluster.
Nice tech.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now San Diego getting set to go. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
And they're going to speed things up here. Rivers now.
Get out of here, man.
But it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's 3rd down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. He usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
One receiver left, that's Allen. Now Rivers will be incomplete as well.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Throwing, Rivers, eluding the pressure right. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. They go screen play with Jennings. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. You know, the running back, because he's eager to get the pass, but sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever.
He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Melvin Ingram bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight. Here's Brad Wing now as he's on to punt for New York. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And now they're in the hurry up.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass.
That's me.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Manning to throw on 2nd down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Manning. Hits his target, the tight end.
Nope.
Time. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Oh my gosh.
Chargers. And now San Diego getting set to go.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Carry Wynn. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. And incomplete.
Yeah, one.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. 3rd and long for Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Beckham, the return. Not a big deal on that one, just your everyday 67-yard punt. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. On 1st down, Manning. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out.
He boosted again.
But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Over the middle to Beckham. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Yes, indeed. Eli Manning to Odell Beckham Jr. When they do it over and over, they usually win games.
Yeah, and you know the video game Madden, right?
Of course.
Yeah, that's why the big reason that Odell Beckham was on the cover in 16 with the arm stretched out, that famous one-handed
Oh, man.
He did that a lot, didn't he?
15 yards through the air on a 1st down. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. Manning now on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Beckham, the lone receiver right.
He busting this time. Beckham, I got you.
In press coverage here. On On second down, here's Manning surveying the field. Trying to lay one up deep. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. To throw, it's Manning. He finds Beckham complete. And he gets his all the way down inside the...
Beckham killing them, boy. Nice win, y'all. Nice win. Nice one. CBT, Naaruto over and out.